Release the Kraken.
Get ready to fly.
Good morning, afternoon, evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Zachary Nolan. Carter Owen is behind the camera.
Yes, I am.
Welcome back. If this is your first time, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like. We really do appreciate it. We cover all Jets games in the season,
And
all
because
82.
we asked nicely.
Yes, and because we asked nicely, we cover all Jets games, all playoff games, everything. Because I feel like there might be some playoff games this year, but we can't get too ahead of ourselves. But speaking of which, Jets lose for the first time in the franchise history. They have lost to the Seattle Kraken 3-2 in regulation. Tough game for the Jets going in. Kraken hadn't played since Thursday. Jets hadn't played since checks notes. Couple about under 24 hours ago. In a game against Vancouver where they dominated the Canucks. So going in, I was like, all right, well, this will be interesting. I'm going to say one thing. I don't agree with this. Well, first off, before we go any further, this video is sponsored. Check it out.
Do you hate when you can't find your preferred sports betting site?
Bet99! Bet99! Caramba! Caramba! Spreads? This doesn't look like cool bets. Betway! Betway! Ah, it's a spider!
Well, that is a problem no longer. With BetStamp, you have access to all your favorite betting websites all on one platform. Just pick the game and select the best money line to ensure you make the most for every bet you make. To take advantage of this extraordinary opportunity, make sure you download BetStamp from the App Store or use the link in the description below and use referral code NHP to let them know you're coming from us and you're saving money. Now, without further ado, let's get back to the video.
But yeah, before, like, it's worth noting going into this game.
Zach, you literally rolled into that sponsorship like Yahtzee.
Sorry. Sorry, but yeah, no, anyway, like, Yahtzee. But no, I don't agree with how Rick Bowness approached this game, and I'm going to be honest. So the only change in the lineup is Hellebuck is not in net, and Dave Riddick is. That is not the change I have a problem with. I thought, for all intents and purposes, Dave Riddick was the right guy to be in net tonight, given the fact that Hellebuck was pretty much needed last night. I think given the circumstances, and especially with hindsight being 2020, they should have mixed up the roster a bit. I would have liked to see Ville Heinola in on defense over Dylan Sandberg or Kyle Capobianco. Ideally Dylan Sandberg, because Kyle Capobianco had a very good game in Vancouver. And honestly, I didn't hate his game tonight. I thought he had a decent game tonight. There's a guy who I did hate's game tonight. We'll get to that. But offensively, I wish we moved things around. I get it. All lines were producing last night, so you don't want to change anything up. And I get that Carson Coleman needs to play in his revenge game against Seattle. By the way, Carson Coleman looks fine. He doesn't look anything special. He's fine. He's fine. I hope that we can live long enough to the point where Carson Coleman can just be a depth piece, not having to be on the top six with Sam motherfucking Gagne as well. But, I wanted to see more offensive changes. I wanted Mikey Eyssimont to play this game. I really wanted Mikey Eyssimont. I would have preferred them to take out Stenlund or Janssen Fjallby. I get it. Janssen Fjallby had a great game in Vancouver and got a goal. That being said, what is the point of back-to-backs if you're not going to exercise more space in your roster? You need to be able to show a bit of flexibility, shall we say. But, yeah. So, here are the reactions. I don't think I have all of them. But I have how many reactions? 4? So it's a 5-goal game. So let's go with the first reaction to the Jets scoring on the power play. Reaction here. So we're done. So here's me and my partner. Say hi.
And
What's your name? Oh, you didn't need to give your full name, like confidentiality here. But no.
I have the most basic white name ever. There's probably about 40 million Connor Stewarts in this world.
That's true. But anyway, yeah, no. We're done. I'm done my third game. He's done his second.
Yeah.
And we just found out the Jets are up 1-0. Big yay. Also, Morrissey point streak. That's a fucking dub-and-a-half. Yeah, hopefully when I come back, they will still be leading. So this bears repeating, but Josh Morrissey is on a heater, ladies and gentlemen. Josh Morrissey and Pierre-Luc Dubois are having standout seasons. And honestly, I think it was best said to me by a friend of mine named Cade, if Pierre-Luc Dubois didn't come out and say all those alleged things about not wanting to be in Winnipeg, he really would be a great captain right now. But, Also, to be fair, Pierre-Luc Dubois was a bad loser, so I don't know how he'd handle the tough times. But, yeah.
One more thing about Morrissey, though. He now holds the record in Gents 2.0 history for the longest point streak.
Yes, and he's chasing that record for most points. The most points record is held by Dustin Byfuglien in the 2017-18 season with 56 points. Morrissey already has 36. Also, Morrissey has career total...
Do you mean for a defenseman?
Yes.
Okay.
Career high is 37, which he's going to break in like 2 days. And it's not even halfway through the year yet. Disgusting. I love it. But yeah, no. Jets get on the board on the power play. Seattle would tie it. And I had a ref during this one, so Seattle scores, and then the Jets score, and then I find out the Jets score, and that's nice. So now we're done our game. How are you feeling about that last one? That was something. It was something boring. And it's now 2-1.
I spaced out a few times while standing down there.
That's fair. That's fair.
Like, holy shit.
But yes, 2-1 Jets lead. I hope when I get home it's still a lead or a bigger lead. What could be better than that? Yeah. Yeah, shout out to my partner Connor who did my reffing partner Connor. I should clarify. Who was in the video that I took of the reaction that I sent that Carter's very confused about.
Yeah, just because you mentioned 3 goals and queued 1.
I queued 2. I just queued the second one.
Oh, okay, sorry. I thought we were ahead by accident. My bad. Okay, we're all good.
Yeah,
Hello,
there was 3
ladies
goals
and
there.
gentlemen.
Yeah, and then Seattle ties it. Reaction here. So as I'm getting in my car, I'm like, well, let's check the score in the Jets game. Wrong decision! 2-2. Ryan Donato, who it feels like only gets paid to score on teams like the Winnipeg Jets. Not happy. And now we are caught up to what? We have 1 reaction left?
We have 3 goals.
Yes.
So
Because I'm missing one, because I didn't watch one of the goals.
Ah, I see.
Yes, motherfucker. It's you see what I have to work with, Chad. You see what I have to work with.
Oh, don't you give me that.
Don't give me that. He's been upstairs studying for too long. He doesn't even recognize anything. He's a stranger to the Winnipeg Jets fan culture, to the whole vibe.
To the Winnipeg Jets.
So, Mike Ward is going to Brendan Dillon.
Mike Ward goes
for
to
the
Zachary
worst.
Nolan.
For the worst Jet is Brendan Dillon. Dillon would be a great player if he never had to handle the puck. But unfortunately, he does. And so trouble arises. Honestly, Dave Riddick had a good night. And the second that people kept saying that to me, hey, Dave Riddick's looking good. Dave Riddick's having a great night. Dave Riddick's going to go well. I'm sitting here going, thanks for that. You should say that after we win. And we don't, so fuck all y'all. But for saying that. But yes, he did play okay tonight. I was happy with it. Unfortunately, Jared McCann would score the game winner, the eventual game winner right here.
Come on. Good Lord. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it's a tough one. Like, I don't see these goals Riddick having much of a chance on, but it is also true that I don't know if Riddick has enough depth in front of the net there. I think he needs to come out a little more to cut off just right over here, and also if his glove's a little higher, he's got that trajectory angle. But again, these are nitpicks. Dave Riddick had a good game. Just didn't get the result we wanted. It's funny. During the end of the game, I was looking for a Carson Soucy punch to the back of the head to save us here. We didn't get that, so the Jets will fall, fortunately, 3-2. They'll fall to 20-10-1 in the first 31 games. But that's honestly, this has been great so far. Great season for the Jets. Tough. It sucks that one of our games to catch up to Dallas in terms of games in hand is the second night of a back-to-back, but you kind of just got to roll with the punches on those. I'm happy we got 1 of 2. wins on the road. I'm hoping that now we can just continue our consistency at home and try to pick up wins on the road as many times as we can. Other than that, this video, like, the reffing, I was a little bit all over the place on. There were moments where I thought, like, really, come on, man, you don't need to call it. And also there were moments where I was like, really, you're missing a lot of penalties. Kyle Capobianco got an even-up call after Cole Perfetti got hit from behind. Bullshit. Bullshit. Should not be 4-4. Like, fuck you. Also, I can't say this enough. I actually really like Kyle Capobianco. And I know what you're saying, Zach. Why the fuck are you on about this? He's a third-pairing defenseman. He is. But I feel like I need to express that because he plays in so few games. Stenlin's game I like, but I need to see a little bit of a bigger sample size, and I need to see him in a more variety of games. Against the bottom seed team and the second night of a back-to-back is not a very good sample size. But yeah, all in all, 3 stars of the game. 3rd star, honorable mention, Dave Riddick. Not much he can do in the goals. 3rd star, Mark Scheifele for 1 goal. 2nd star, Josh Morrissey, 2 assists. 1st star, Pierre-Luc Dubois, goal and an assist. He's been red hot. Sucks to happen, but hopefully the Jets can grab a win when they come back home. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like and comment down below your thoughts on this game. Let us know. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.
Connor, the old Svechnikov for Connor, and score! Pierre-Luc Dubois